श्रुति स्मृति पुराणानाम् आलयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पादशङ्करं लोकशङ्करम् अपार करुणासिन्धुं ज्ञानदं शान्तरूपिणं श्रीचन्द्रशेखरगुरुं प्रणमामि मुदान्वहम्।
श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानाम् आलयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पाद शङ्करं लोकशङ्करं सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्. With the abundant blessings of our Acharya Swamiji, we have covered over 6 weeks of the lecture series of Vande GurorMandalam on Adi Shankara Bhagavad Stotra. After covering Ganesha Bhujangam, Guru Ashtakam, and many Shiva Stotras, including Shivananda Lahari, many Devi Stotras, including Saundarya Lahari, we are now in the process of going through Vishnu Stotras. We are now in Bhagavan Manasa Puja, Shloka number 2.
Namaskaram. Payom bodherद्वीपान् mama hridayamayahi bhagavan manivrata bhrajat kanakavarapeetham bhaja hare suchinhau te padau yadukula janenejmi sujalaihi grihanedam durva dala jalavadarghyam muraripo.
The first one is not Payam Bodhe, it is Payam Bodhe. Payam Bodher Dvipat Mama Hridayam Ayahi Bhagavan. Now, after going through the process of Dhyanam in the first shloka, the Manasa Puja continues. In the second shloka, we are now going through 3 upacharas: Asanam, Padyam, and Argyam. First is Asana. Payam Bodher Dvipat, from the island in the Milk Ocean. That is where Vishnu is residing. That is his abode. Milk Ocean is his abode. So Payam Bodhi is Milk Ocean. Dvipa is the island there where he is resting. So from there, Mama Hridayam Ayahi Bhagavan, O Bhagavan, please come to my heart. Manivrata Bhrajate Kanakavara Peetham Bhaja Hare. Hare, please take this seat. Peetham is the seat. Asana. What is the seat? Manivrata Bhrajate Kanakavara. It is very beautiful golden seat. Beautiful golden seat where many gems are shining. Gem-studded. Shining, gem-studded, golden, beautiful seat. Please take this seat. Suchinnau te padau yadukulaja nenejmi sujalaihi. Yadukulaja. Bhagavan born in Yadukula, in the lineage of King Yadu. Te padau suchinnau. Your feet bear auspicious signs like Shankha, Chakra, Lotus, Swan, etc. Now, these auspicious signs, auspicious marks are present in your feet. In fact, Srimad Bhagavatam says that in Vrajabhumi, in Vrindavanam, where Bhagavan was moving about as a child, these marks are found in the sand. When he walks barefooted, these marks are found in the sand, and Gopas and Gopis used to enjoy the marks, used to roll themselves on these marks. Suchinnau te padau yadukulaja nenejmi sujalaihi. So those beautiful, auspicious feet, I wash. Nenejmi means I wash. I wash the feet with sujalaihi, with good waters. Grihanedam durvadala jalavat argyam muraripo. The next is argyam. Please accept this argyam. Muraripo, the enemy of Asura, Mura. Mura was the army commander for Narakasura. So, in fact, he was a very great warrior, this Mura. It was, in fact, difficult even for Krishna to vanquish him. So difficult, such a powerful fellow he was. Durva Dalajalavati Argham, this Argham, this water which I have given you for Argham, for washing your hands, contains Durva Dala, the Durva Dalas which we use in Ganesha worship. Same Durva Dalas, they are supposed to be very auspicious, they are supposed to be present in Argha water. That is why he says, Grhanedam Durva Jalavate, Durva Dala Jalavate, Argham Muraripo. So, hey Bhagavan, please come to my heart from your permanent residence in the island in the Milk Ocean. Please accept this seat which I am offering to you. The seat is so beautiful and it is golden seat and it is studded with Navaratnas, shining with Navaratnas. And your feet I wash with good waters. These feet bear auspicious marks like Shankha, Chakra, etc. O Deva born in Yadukula, O enemy of Asura Mura, you accept this Argham water for washing your hands. This water has Durva Dalas, the Durva leaf. पयाम्भोधेर्द्वीपात् मम हृदयमायाहि भगवन्ने मणिव्रातभ्राजते कनकवरपीठं भज हरे. Bhrajate means radiant, shining. Suchinnau te padau yadukulajane sujalaihi. Nenejme is I am washing, I shall wash. Grihadedam durva dalajalavate argyam muraripo.
त्वमाचामोपेन्द्र त्रिदशसरिदम्भोतिशिशिरम् भजस्वेमम् पञ्चामृतफलरसाप्लावमघहन् द्युनद्याः कालिन्द्या अपि कनककुम्भस्थितमिदम् जलम् तेन स्नानम् कुरु कुरु कुरुष्वाचमनकम्.
Next is Achamanam, followed by Bath. This Achamanam comes frequently in Upacharas. In fact, in our daily life, in our daily Dinacharya, we are supposed to use this Achamanam Prayoga frequently. There are many occasions when Achamanam is prescribed. You must have Achamanam. But somehow it has gone out of our life, unfortunately. We think Achamanam is some ritual associated with puja only, or Sandhya Vandanam, etc. Something related to puja, when you sit, then you do Achamanam. That is not correct. Actually, Achamanam is connected with our daily life itself. I was mentioning in the morning an incident when we were in Mumbai. A very elderly person came to our house and we wanted to perform our namaskaras to him. He stopped us and he said, let me become qualified to receive your namaskarams first. Then he washed his hands, his feet. He asked for a panchapatram. He performed Achamanam. Then he sat down. Then he said, now you can perform namaskaram. So this is the real Sheela. This is the real code of conduct prescribed for certain normal activities in our life, which we have unfortunately neglected. So Achamanam is something which is frequent, and even medical personnel say that Achamanam is good for the heart. Tam Achama Upendra, hey Upendra. I have seen before, Vishnu was born to Aditi and Kashyapa as the younger brother of Indra. After Indra was born, after Devas were born, he was born for the purpose of Vamanavatara in response to the prayer of Aditi Devi. We saw that before. So Upendra, so brother of Indra, younger brother of Indra. Tam Achama, please do Achamanam. Tridasha Sarit Ambhoti Shikiram. With which waters? Tridasha Sarit. Devaloka waters, that is Ganga. Ganga brought from Devaloka. Ganga water brought from Devaloka Tridasha means Devaloka. Tridasha Sarit, Ambaha, those waters. Ati Shishiram, very cool, extremely cool. Bhajasve mam pancha amrita phala rasa aplavam agahan. Agahan is an address saying remover of sins. Agham is sin, remover of sins. Imam bhajasva, please accept this, which pancha amrita phala rasa aplavam. Aplavam is bath. Bath with pancha amrita, bath with phala rasa. Panchamrita, you know, mixture of 5 cow products, ghee, milk, etc., urine, cow, gomayam, etc. Now, this Panchamritam is very auspicious, very much prescribed in Shastra for internal consumption as well as even for bath. That's why it is offered for bath here. You take, please take bath with this Panchamritam, then fruit juices, phalarasa, aplavam, bath, bhajasvayamam, take this water, take this for your bath. Dyanadhyaha kalindya api kanaka kumbhasthitamidam jalam tena snanam kuru kuru. After the bath with Panchamrita and Phalarasa, then ordinary sweet water. Sweet water brought from Ganga river and Yamuna river. Kalindya api, not just Ganga water, including Yamuna water, he says. Dyanadhyaha Devaloka Nadi, that is Ganga. Ganga and Yamuna. These waters are placed in a golden pitcher. Kanaka kumbha sthitamidam. This water placed in a golden pitcher. Jalam tena snanam kuru kuru. Please take your bath with these waters. He says kuru kuru 2 times just to give emphasis. This water is there ready. Please go for bath. That kind of plea. This is a plea. Please take bath. Purush, because the puja has to proceed. It's a mental puja. There cannot be any obstacle on the way. So he says, please go ahead with this bath so that we can continue with the puja. Purush Vachamanakam. After bath, again there is a Achamanam. Purush Vachamanakam. So, hey Upendra, please do Achamanam with this very cool waters of Ganga river brought from Devaloka. And, oh remover of sins, please accept this water for bath, this panchamritam and fruit juice, followed by bath from the waters in this golden pitcher, waters brought from Ganga and Yamuna. Please take bath and then please do Achamanam. Achamanakam is same as Achamanam, both are same. Samachamopendra Tridasha Siridambhoti Shishiram Bhajasvemam Panchamrtaphalarataplavam Dyanadhya kalindya api kanaka kumbhasthitamidam jalantena snanam kuru 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 shvachamanakam.
तटिद्वर्णे वस्त्रे भज विजयकान्ताधिहरण प्रलम्बारिभ्रातः मृदुलमुपवीतं कुरु गले ललाटे पाटीरं मृगमदयुतं धारय हरे गृहाणेदं माल्यं शतदळ तुलस्यादिरचितम्.
Now after bath comes Vastradharanam, wearing of the clothes. He is offering the Vastra. Tatidvarne Vastre Bhaja Vijaya Kanta Adhiharana. The address is now Vijaya Kanta Adhiharana. Vijaya Kanta is Mahalakshmi. That is Jayalakshmi, we say, isn't it? Vijayalakshmi. That is same. Vijaya Kanta is Vijayalakshmi. That is one who brings victory wherever she goes. That is Vijaya Kanta. Kanta is consort of Vishnu, wife of Vishnu. Vijaya Kanta Adhiharana. You brought her by force. That is Rukmini. Because we are talking about Krishna. The whole, all this puja is meant for Krishna. And Krishna brought Rukmini, who was Mahalakshmi incarnate, by force from the marriage which was going to take place with Shishupala. By force, when Rukmini went for puja to the Katyayani Devi temple, he went in a chariot, brought her by force and put her in the chariot, and then came back to Dwaraka. So, Vijaya Kanta Adhiharana Chatidvarne Vastre Bhaja. Please accept these clothes which are shining like lightning. That is means lightning, shining like lightning. Pralambari Bhrataha Mrudulam Upavitam Kurugale. Pralambari Bhrataha, brother of the enemy of Pralambasura. That is, Balarama killed the Asura called Pralambasura, one of the Bala Leelas. As you know, during Bala Leela, Krishna killed many Asuras, starting from Putana. Now, one of the Asuras killed by Balarama, Balarama also killed a few Asuras, was Pralambasura. The story goes like this, that Pralambasura came with the intention of killing Krishna, like all other Asuras did. And he came in the guise of a Gopa. But Krishna knew. When he came, Krishna knew that this is Pralambasura. But he didn't show his recognition. He, this Pralambasura also merged with a group of Gopas. Then, very strategically, what Krishna did was he divided all the, for fun, for play, for sport, he divided all the Gopas into two groups, one headed by Krishna, another headed by Balarama. He said that these two groups will fight now, Mushti Yuddha, wrestling, and whoever wins, whichever party wins, will be carried on the shoulder by the Gopas of the other losing group. This is what was the condition. Then there was wrestling, and then Krishna's party lost purposely, and Balarama's party won. And this Asura had joined Krishna's party because he thought that Krishna definitely is a very powerful person, so he will win. But unfortunately, they lost. So all the Gopas of Krishna's party started carrying the Gopas of Balarama's party on their shoulders, and then all this for fun. Then when the turn for Pralambasura came, he carried Balarama on his shoulder, and then he moved away from the crowd of Gopas. He went quite a big distance. So Balarama was worried. He didn't know the identity of this. Then Balarama was worried. What is happening? Why is this fellow is going out? Then he realized that there is something wrong. Then suddenly this Pralambasura became a huge Asura. Some person who came as a young child Gopa, now he became a huge Asura. He grew, his height and his stature, tall, very hefty. Then Balarama, who was sitting on his shoulder, realized now the danger has come to him. In fact, he even developed a little fear on this sudden development. That is what Bhagavatam records. Then luckily he saw Krishna at a distance. He said, okay, at least there is some help for us. Then he developed courage, and he has very powerful physique. So he struck on his head with his mushti so heavily that he collapsed and died in Pralambasura. That is how Pralambari Bhrataha, brother of the enemy of Pralambasura. Pralamba means long hands and tall structure. That's what he had. Mrudulam Upavitam Kurugale. O Krishna, brother of the enemy of Pralambasura, please accept this Upavita and put it on your neck. And this Upavita is so soft, Mridula Upavita, because they are still in the form of children. We cannot give harsh, rough Upavita, so it's specially made soft cotton. Mridulam Upavitam Kurugale Lalate Patiram Mrigamadayutam Dharaya Hare. O Hare, Lalate, on your forehead, Patiram, that is sandal paste, Mrigamadayutam, mixed with Kasturi. Mrigamada is Kasturi, obtained from deer, Mriga. So please apply this sandal paste on your forehead, sandal paste mixed with Kasturi. Grihanedam Malyam Shatadalatulasyadirachitam. Then accept this garland. See, one by one the Alankara is proceeding. First Vastra, then Upavita, then Chandanam on the forehead, then the fourth one is Mala, garland. Shatadala Tulasjadirachitam. Shatadala is a name for lotus. Actually, it's the name for 100-petaled lotus, which is extremely rare. 100-petaled lotus. But the puja says that I have brought 100-petaled lotus along with tulasi leaves, and I have created this garland. Please accept this garland. So please accept these clothes which are shining like lightning. You are the one who brought by force Rukmini, who is actually Vijaya Kanta, who is Vijaya Lakshmi, and you are the brother of the enemy of Pralamba, that is Balarama. Please accept this soft Upavita and put it on your neck. Oh Hare, please accept, please apply on your forehead the sandal paste mixed with kasturi, and please accept this garland, this mala, which has been made with 100-petaled lotuses and tulasi leaves. Tatidvarne vastre bhaja vijaya kanta siharana pralambari mrudulam upavitam kurugale lalate patiram mrugamadayutam dharaya hare grhanedam malyam satadala tulasradirachitam.
दशाङ्गं धूपं सद्वरदचरणाग्रेऽर्पितमिदं मुखं दीपेनेन्दुप्रभविरजसं देवकलये इमौ वाणीपतिनुत सुकर्पूररजसा विशोध्याग्रे दत्तं सलिलमिदमाचामनृहरे.
Then he goes to Dhupa and Deepa. In fact, there is an important part of the puja in between these two stages, after Mala and before Dhupa Deepa, that is Archana. We normally perform Archana with Ashtottara Shatanama or Sahasranama. Archana we perform. Now, he has not mentioned it, perhaps because he has included a lot of namas already in the course of the various slokas. Plus, he has put a stotra at the end. Of course, that cannot compensate for Archana. The stotra at the end is for a different purpose. But he perhaps thought that Archana is a common thing. Everybody knows, and he has skipped that stage. So, it has to be done. As part of Manasa Puja, Archana is important, though he has not mentioned it. Dashangam dhupam sadvarada charanagre arpitamidam. Sadvarada, giver of boons to virtuous people. You bestow boons on virtuous people, not on everybody. Sadvarada. Varada, Varada Raja, common name for Vishnu. He is a boon giver. But who to whom? Only for virtuous people. Sadvarada charanagre arpitamidam. This has been offered at your feet, at the front of your feet. This has been offered in the front of your feet. What has been offered? Dashangam dhupam. This dhupa, this fragrance, frankincense, consisting of 10 ingredients. Dashangam, agaru, etc. We know, no? So there are 10 such fragrant materials which are together combined for preparing this dhupa. That is why he says Dashangam dhupam. Even in our normal procedure, puja procedure, this is mentioned in the dhupa offering shloka. Dashangam dhupam gugulam sumanoharam sugandham, etc. Dashangam dhupam sadvarada charanagre arpitamidam mukham deepenendu prabha virajasam devakalaye. Next is Deepa. Mukham deepena indu prabha virajasam. Indu prabha virajasam mukham. Indu prabha is the radiance of moon. Virajasam means without the dosha, without the kalanka, because moon has got a kalanka, but your face does not have a kalanka. So, Indu Prabha Virajasam, shining like a moon without the kalanka, without the defect. That face, Mukham, Deepena Deva Kalaye, O Deva, I am showing this Deepa in front of your beautiful face. Imau Pani, Vani, Patinata Sukarpura Rajasa, Vishodhya, Imau Pani. Now these two hands, please wash Vishodhya. After Dhupadipa, there is a procedure of washing the hands. Even when we accept Dhupadipa after offering to Bhagavan, we are supposed to wash our hands before we go to the next step, isn't it? That is what he is prescribing. Himau Pani, Vani Patinata, O Deva, worshipped by Brahma, the consort of Vani Saraswati. Vani Patinuta Ima Upani, these two hands, Vishodhya, please wash. Sukarpura Rajasa, this water which is mixed with particles of good camphor. Sukarpura, good camphor particles, good camphor pieces are present in this water. Please wash with that water. Tattam Salilamidam Acha Mandrahare. Sukarpura Rajasa Salilam Dattam is common for Vishodhya as well as for Achamana. Salilam Idam Acham and Rihare, O Rihare, O Narasimha Swami. Rihare is Narasimha. Hari is also a term for Simha, we have seen before. Hari means many things, different depending on the context. Hari means Vishnu, Hari means lion. So Rihare, Idam Salilam Dattam Achama, please accept this water which I have given here to you, which is full of particles, pieces of good camphor. Please accept this for your Achamanam. After the Dhupadipa, there is Achamana. We also perform that in our puja. So please accept this offer at your lotus feet. This dhupa consisting of 10 fragrant ingredients. You are the boon giver to virtuous people. And O Deva, I am now showing this deepa in front of your face, which is shining like moon without any defect. And please wash your two hands with this water. O Deva, worshipped by Saraswati's husband, Brahma. Please wash your hands with this water full of pieces of good camphor and use that water for Achamanam, O Narasimha. Dashangam dhupam sadvarada charanagre arpitamidam mukham deepenendu prabha virajasam devakalaye imau pani vani patinuta sukarpura rajasa vishodhyagre dattam salilamidam asha mantrihare.
सदा तृप्तान्नं षड्रसवदखिलव्यञ्जनयुतं सुवर्णामत्रे गोघृतचषकयुक्ते स्थितमिदं यशोदासूनो तत्परमदयया शानसखिभिः प्रसादं वाञ्छद्भिः सह तदनु नीरं पिब विभो.
Now comes the Naivedya. So he is describing the food, the glory of the food which he is offering to Krishna. Sada triptannam shadrasavat akhila vyanjanajutam. Sada tripta annam. You see, good food makes you fully satisfied. In fact, there is no other thing in this world which can leave you fully satisfied other than food. Everything else, there is nothing like satisfaction. Nobody says I am satisfied with the wealth I have, with the house I have, with the money I have. Nobody says that. With the job I do, nobody says that. Everybody wants something better, something more. So there is always a constant need. Whereas in the case of food, after you have been served good food, you cannot take any more food. In fact, you refuse any extra food offered at your plate. So that is why Sada Tripta Annam. So Annam is the only one which gives tripti all the time. Tada triptannam tad rasavat. It has all the six rasas. Six rasas are mentioned in Shastras for food, and all those six rasas we are supposed to be consuming every day, including sweet, sour, hot, etc., etc. All the six rasas are supposed to be present in the food. Tad rasavat akhila vyanjanayutam, accompanied by the annam. Annam should not be taken to mean only rice. Annam is food, the main course of the food. It can be chapati, it can be anything. Vyanjan akhila vyanjanayutam, along with the side dishes, all kinds of side dishes, curries, etc. Suvarna where it is placed, Sitamidam, it is placed in a golden plate. Suvarna amatre. This food, along with the side dishes, is placed in a golden plate. Pitamidam goghrita chashaka yukte. Alongside, there is a cup. Chashaka means cup. In that cup, there is goghrita, cow ghee. Ghrita means ghee. Cow's ghee is kept in a separate cup by the side of this golden plate containing this food. Yashoda Suno, O son of Yashoda, Tat Paramadayaya Shana Sachibihi. This Yashoda Sono has got a special meaning in this context because Yashoda is the one who has been feeding Krishna right from his birth. So she is so lucky that she has been able to feed Bhagavan right from childhood for more than 10 years. Which mother is having this kind of long feeding experience to Bhagavan? So that is why he is saying Yashoda Suno. So Yashoda is so lucky. Now at least give me some luck, at least accept this food at least once. We don't know what food Yashoda was offering. We don't know what kind of food you are used to in Vaikuntham and Kshetrabdi. We don't know. But whatever little I know, whatever little I could gather to the best of my ability, I am offering. So that's Paramadayaya. So please accept it with great compassion. Don't complain. This is nowhere near the food which you are used to in Vaikuntham or Kshetrabdi or even the food given by Yashoda because they were the kings. Yashoda and Nandagopa were the kings of that Vrindavana. So, king and queen. So, they may be commanding the best of food. But whatever I could command, I have brought. Tat Paramadayaya, with great compassion, Ashana, please eat this food. Sachibhi prasadam vanchadbhi saha. Sachibhi saha. Along with your friend. Sachi means both male and female, Gopa and Gopi. Along with your friend, please have this food. Prasadam vanchadbihi. Those who are looking for your prasada, your annashesha, whatever is left over after you consume your food, that is prasada. That is why when we cook our food, we are not supposed to eat straight away. We offer it to Bhagavan, then we eat. When you offer it to Bhagavan, it becomes annashesha. Whatever Bhagavan consumes, left over after that. That is called prasada. So that prasada is desired, vanchadbihi, sakibihi. It is desired eagerly by the friends of yours. So please take with your friends. Tadanu neeram piba vibho. Vibho means all pervasive. You are present everywhere and you are having extremely powerful glory. Extremely powerful glory. Your glory is so powerful. You wield so much of power and you are present everywhere. All this is included in the word vibhu. So please accept this water for drinking. Now, this along with your friends has got a very shastric connotation because that is what is prescribed for us in our daily dinacharya, daily life. After we perform what is called Vaishwadeva, a homa which is performed at noon time, this homa is for offering bali to various birds and insects, etc., which are around us. So after we offer bali is offered right from the Homakunda right up to the entrance of the door. Bali is continuously placed. After we offer bali, we are not supposed to take food immediately. We are supposed to go to the street and look both sides of the street for any guest, unannounced guest. Unannounced guest is only called atithi. If somebody comes after announcing, we are used to nowadays guests who phone and then come, then he is not an Atithi. Atithi is somebody who comes unannounced without any prior information. So whether there are any guests coming like that, or whether they are on the street, those who are hungry, those who want food, whether they are coming. If you get guests like that, please take them, invite them, request them to have food with you, give them food, and then you take. This is the Shastra, it's a requirement. It's not an optional compassion for somebody. No, it is a must, it is a requirement for a grihastha. A grihastha should not take food without going through this procedure, and he should feel sorry if he does not get atithi on a particular day. So all this atithi concept, atithi devo bhava, we say. So all this atithi concept is indirectly mentioned here when he says, please take this food along with your friends who are looking for prasada. So please accept this food which is put in a golden plate, and this food which gives permanent satisfaction, and it has 6 rasas as mentioned in Shastra, and it is accompanied by all types of vyanjanas, side dishes, and there is a cup by the side which contains cow's ghee. So please take this food, O son of Yashoda, with great, take this food with great compassion, and take this food along with your friends, both male and female, Gopas and Gopis, who are looking eagerly for your prasada, your leftover food. And after that, Tadanu, followed by drinking of water, Niram Piba Vibho, Sada Trapta Annam Shadrasavad Achila Vyanjana Yutam, Suvarnamatre Goghrita Chashaka Yukte Sthitamidam, Yashodasuno Tat Paramadayaya Shana Sakibhihi, Prasadam Vanchadbhihi, Saha Tadanu Niram Piba Vibho.
सचूर्णं ताम्बूलं मुखशुचिकरं भक्षय हरे फलं स्वादुप्रीत्या परिमलवदास्वादय चिरं सपर्यापर्याप्त्यै कनकमणिजातं स्थितमिदं प्रदीपैरारार्तिं जलधितनयाश्लिष्टरचये.
After food is the Tambulam. Tambulam and then the Deeparadhana. First Tambulam. Sachurnam Tambulam Mukhachuchikaram Bhakshaya Hare. Oh Hare, please consume, please take this Tambulam which is mixed with Churnam, this lime paste or something like that. Mukhachuchikaram, this Tambulam has got the capacity to bring freshness to your mouth. Chuchi is actually cleaning, means freshness. You feel fresh after taking Tambulam. Mukhachuchikaram Bhakshaya Hare. Arab Sadhu Pritya Parimalavati Aswadaya Chiram. Then he is giving the fruit. Sweet fruit, very sweet. Sadhu means sweet. Pritya, please take with great love which I am giving. Please take with love. I am giving you with love. Please take with love. You may find this fruit is nowhere near what you get in Vaikuntham and Shirabdi, but this is the fruit which I can get here on earth. Please accept this because I am giving you with love. You also please accept it with love. And this fruit has got great fragrance, not only sweetness. Parimalavati. Fragrance and sweetness are present in this sweet. Aswadaya Chiram. Aswadaya means please taste and eat. Chiram means for a long time. Means actually it means take slowly. Don't be in a hurry to eat the fruit. Because you have already consumed food, you may say, no, 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 I don't want any more fruit itself. So don't say that. If you take slowly, you will be able to consume, even if you feel full. That is the implication. So take slowly. But don't say no. Saparya parjapyai kanakamani jatam sthitamidam pradipairattim jaladhitanaya ashrishta rachaye. Jaladhitanaya ashrishta, embraced by the daughter of Milk Ocean. That is, the Mahalakshmi was born out of Milk Ocean when Samudra Manthana took place. So the reference is to that. Jaladhitanaya ashrishta saparja parjapyai. At the time of closing of this puja, we have come to the close of this puja. Towards the close of this puja, I am offering you this RRT. RRT means Deeparadhana, Nirajana. What we call as Deeparadhana or Nirajana, it's the same. RRT is another word for it. Pradipaihi, with these lighted lamps, because it may not be one deepa, it may be a series of deepas. Like in temples, we find many types of deepas, isn't it? Something looking like a gopuram, something pancharti, and so on. So, pradipaihi, so different types of lamps. Arartim, tanakamani jatam, sitamidam, and this is placed in lamps which are golden lamps, and studded with Navaratnas, golden lamp studded with Navaratnas. That is where this Deepa is placed. So please accept this RRT. Jalajetanaya Shrishta Rachaye. I am making this RRT. Rachaye means I am performing. So please consume this tambolam mixed with lime paste, etc., which is going to give you freshness in your mouth. And please take this fruit, which is very sweet and also very fragrant. Please accept it with great love. Please take this food slowly. There's no need to hurry up. And as you are now nearing the end of the puja, please accept this. I am performing this RRT, this Deeparasana, this Nirajana, with lamps which are golden, studded with Navaratnas. O Vishnu, embraced by Mahalakshmi, born in Milk Ocean, Sachurnam Tambulam Mukhashuchikaram Bhakshaya Hare Alam Sadhu Pritya Parimalavati Aswadaya Chiram Saparja Parjapye Tanakamani Jatam Sitamidam Pradeepai Rarartim Jaradhitanaya Shrishta Rachaye. This RRT is also known as Aratrikam. If you see Ramakrishna Mission, there in daily puja, they call it Aratrikam, what they perform in the evening. Thanks.
विजातीयैः पुष्पैः अतिसुरभिभिर्बिल्वतुलसीयुतैश्चेमम् पुष्पाञ्जलिमजित ते मूर्ध्नि निदधे तव प्रादक्षिण्यक्रमणमघविध्वंसिरचितम् चतुर्वारं विष्णो जनिपथ गतेश्चान्तविदुषा.
Now Pushpanjali. Next is Pushpanjali. Then followed by Pradakshina. First is Pushpanjali. Vijatiyai Pushpaihi. What kinds of flowers I have collected? Many types. Vijatiyahi, many jati, many categories of flowers. Ati Surabhibihi, greatly fragrant. Surabhi is fragrant. Greatly fragrant. Bilva Tulasi Yotaihi, not just flowers, there are also leaves of Bilva, leaves of Tulasi mixed together. Imam Pushpanjalim, please accept this Pushpanjali, offering a Pushpa, Te Murdhini Dadhe, which I am placing on your head. Te Murdh, Pushpanjali is offered always on the top of the head. Te Murdhini Dadhe, Ajita, Ajita is an address to Vishnu, one of the names of Vishnu, which means unconquerable. You can never be defeated, you can never be conquered. Tava Pradakshanya Kramana Adha Vidhvam Tirachitam Chaturvaram Vishnu. Hey Vishnu, Tava Pradakshanya Kramanam Prachitam. Now I have performed, means I am performing Pradakshina around you in a krama manner. Krama manner means as prescribed. That means slowly. Pradakshina should not be done in a hurry. It is not a running race. So you have to place your steps carefully, slowly. That is how Pradakshina is to be done. That is the procedure for it. That is what he is saying, Pradakshanya Kramanam. Otherwise he should have stopped with saying Pradakshanyam. Pradakshanya Kramanam. Pradakshanya steps as per the Shastras. Chaturvaram, 4 times. Because for every devata there are different numbers of pradakshanas prescribed. So for Vishnu it is 4. For Shiva, it is only 1. Tava Pradak, of course, does not mean you have to stop with 1. You can go on increasing, but this is recommended minimum. Tava Pradakshinya Kramanam Agha Vidvamsi Rachitam. What does this Pradakshinya Kramanam mean? What does it achieve? It achieves destruction of all your sins. Agha Vidvamsi. अघविध्वंसी रचितं चतुर्वारं विष्णु जनिपथगते शांत विदुषा. Not only that, not only it destroys sin, it gives you even more. I am doing this with the knowledge, vidusha, with the knowledge, what knowledge? Janipathagate anta. This is going to bring about the end of this samsara. That is, with that knowledge, I am doing this pradakshina. Janipathagate is the continuous to and fro movement from birth to death, from death to birth, we keep on coming back to this earth. So that is Janipatha Gati, continuous to and fro movement. Jani is Janana, birth. So Janipatha Gate Anta. So we have to bring some end to this cycle. So this end to this cycle is going to be brought about by this pradakshina. That knowledge I possess, with that I am performing this pradakshina, not just because Shastra says I am performing. No, I also know that this is going to bring about the end of my samsara. Dhani kani cha papani janmantara kritani cha tani tani vinashanti pradakshana pade pade. Pradakshana pade pade. At every step of pradakshana, all these sins get destroyed, which you have accumulated over many, many janmas. प्रकृष्ट पापनाशाय अभीष्ट फल सिद्धये प्रदक्षिणं करोमि त्वां प्रसीद पुरुषोत्तमा. I am doing pradakshina, O Purushottama, for destroying all my sins. He is saying prakrishta means important sins. The first line here said all sins have got destroyed. So some people may say, no, that sin that cannot be destroyed like this. That requires special prayashchitta. So no such sin is left now. So that emphasize that aspect, he says, prakrishta papanachaya. Even important papas are destroyed. Abhishta phala siddhaye. Whatever I need, whatever I desire, my desire, the desired fruits, abhishta phala, I will now get. It can include moksha. You have to desire for moksha. Moksha is given only when you fulfill the requirement of mumukshutva. This is very clear. Shastra is very clear on that. You may fulfill all other requirements. If you don't fulfill the requirement of mumukshutva, that means you are not ready for moksha, you have to come back. Mumukshutva means intense desire for moksha. You must possess that. Unquenchable, intense desire for moksha. Saints have compared mumukshutva to desire for life when, supposing you are taken to a river and somebody immerses you with your head down into the river, what will you feel? You will feel short of breath. You will say, no, leave me, let me come out. So that kind of helpless situation you should feel with this samsara and desire for moksha. Is what Shastra says, science has said. So, even moksha you will get if you have desired for it. Abhishta parasiddhya can include moksha if you have desired for it. So, I am offering this Pushpanjali on your head. This Pushpanjali is made of different kinds of flowers, very fragrant. It includes leaves of bilva and tulasi. And now I am doing pradakshina as per the steps given in the Shastra. And this pradakshina, I am doing 4 times around you. And this pradakshina has the capacity to destroy all my sins. And I also know, I have the knowledge that this is going to bring about the end to the cycle of birth and death. Vijatiyai pushpaihi atisurabhibhir tulasi yuteshemam pushpanjali majutate murdhni nidadhe tava pradikshanyakramana aghavidvam sirachitam chaturvaram vishno janipathagate shanta vidusha.
नमस्कारोष्टाङ्गः सकलदुरितध्वंसनपटुः कृतं नृत्यङ्गीतं स्तुतिरपि रमाकान्त तदिदं तव प्रीत्यै भूयादहमपि च दासस्तव विभो कृतं Chhidram Purnam Kuru Kuru Namastestu Bhagavan.
Now comes after Pradakshina, it is followed by Namaskara. And then the final Prarthana. First is Namaskara. Namaskaro Ashtangaha. Ashtanga Namaskara is prescribed for men and Panchanga Namaskara is prescribed for women. That is, Namaskar, when you prostrate, 8 limbs of your body should be in contact with ground. For women, 5 limbs of their bodies should be in contact with ground. Now, what are those 8 limbs? Has been specified in Shastra. If you have observed in Mahanyasa Japa for Sri Rudra, at that time, not Lagunyasa. In Lagunyasa, this is not there, but in Mahanyasa, it is there. There is a stage when you are asked to perform Namaskaras. All of you please perform Namaskaras, they say. So at that time, this shloka is recited first, then followed by Namaskara. Urasa, Shirasa, Drishtya, Manasa, Vachasa, Tatha, Tadhyam, Karabhyam, Karnabhyam, Pranamo, Ashtanga Uchyate. That prostration is called the Ashtanga prostration, which has all these limbs in contact with the ground. First is Urasa, that is the chest. That is not there for women. That is why it is Panchanga for them. Shirasa, the head. Drishtya, the eyes. Manasa and Vacha, Vartasa, that is mind and the words. In fact, you are not supposed to speak any word. If at all you speak, it should be in praise of the Lord, praise of Bhagavan or Bhagavati, because to whom you are prostrating, you can chant Nama or Stotra, at least mentally, nothing wrong. So words should not be on any other object. Manasa, same with meditation. Your mind should not be engaged in some other thoughts. Then the Namaskara is of no use. Padbhyam, Karabhyam, Karnabhyam. The last 3. Padbhyam means the feet. Karabhyam means the hands. Both hands should be in contact with the ground. Both feet should be in contact with the ground. Both ears should be in contact, which is difficult to achieve. Because when you prostrate, normally you leave out your ears. That is not permitted. Karnabhyam, he says specifically. That is why you find those who are good experts, they turn their head both ways so that the ears also come in contact with the ground. So this is Ashtanga Namaskara. Sakala Durita Dvamsana Patuhu. What is this Namaskara going to give me? It will destroy, it is an expert. Patuhu means it possesses expertise of destroying all my sins, all my doshas, all my deficiencies. Sakala Durita Dvamsana Patuhu. Kritam Nrityam Geetam Stutirapi Ramakanta Tad Idam. Now followed by Idam Nrityam Geetam Stutirapi Kritam. O Ramakanta, O husband of Lakshmi, consort of Lakshmi. This Nrityam, this dance, Geetam, this song, music, Stuti, Stotra. Music is different from Stotra. You must do music as per musical tradition, Carnatic or Hindustani, whatever. Whereas Stuti is like what we are now chanting. It is not conforming to standards of music. So both are required. Both are prescribed in Shastra. These are different upacharas for the Devata. For any puja, these are part of the puja procedure. So Kritam Nrityam Darshayami, Geetam Shravayami, we say. We don't do that, at least we say the word. But actually we are supposed to do that. You are supposed to arrange a dance, you are supposed to sing music, and then you are supposed to chant the stotra. Tava prityai bhujat aham abhicha dasas tava vibho ho vibho. Let all this be to your pleasure. Tava prityai bhujat means there may be deficiencies, coming to the next line. There may be deficiencies. Don't look at those deficiencies. Please be pleased with my puja. Aham apita dasas tava vibho. Why you should be pleased? Because you should look at the bhava of the one who does the puja, isn't it? Bhavagrahi janardanaha, Shastra says. Bhagavan is looking for your bhava, your feeling, your emotion, not what you are actually performing, not the naivedya which you are offering, not the achamana water which you are giving. No, they are all required, they are all must. All this has been described in detail. But behind all this, your bhava is very important. That is what he is saying. Now I have come to you with dasa bhava. I am your slave. I am your servant. So please take this puja and please accept this puja and please be pleased. Tava prityai bhujati aham abhicha dasas tava aham api. I am also your dasa. I may not be the best of dasas. I may not be the first ranked slave or servant, but I am also your servant. There may be a lot of other servants. Please accept this puja as one of your servants. This shows humility. If you say I am a, if you say that api you remove aham cha dasaha, then it means I am also I am a dasa, I am a servant. So it doesn't you bring out that humility which that api introduces. Kritam chedram purnam kuru kuru namaste stu bhagavan. There could be deficiencies, there could be faults. Chedram is actually a hole. Chedram is a hole. Here it means a fault, a deficiency. There could be kritam, there could be. I might have made, I might have caused some deficiency or fault. But please fill it up. Purnam kuru kuru. Please don't look at those faults. Please assume they are not there. Please fill up those faults. Please fill up those holes. Chidram Purnam Kuru Kuru Namaste to Bhagavan. Please accept my prostration, my worship. This word Chidram comes in Ramayana in a similar context, very beautiful, so I thought I will mention it. When Dasharatha performs Putra Kameshti Yajna, he receives all instructions from Vasishtha, then he calls his ministers and then he says, these are the things you must do. Lord, the Yajna Mandapa has to be constructed on the banks of Sarayu river. Lot of mountains of food have to be arranged for the guests and so on. Lot of arrangements he is mentioning. At that time he says, after describing all the arrangements, Chedram hi mrigayante tre vidvamso brahma rakshasaha. There also he starts with Chedram, the same word which Shankara uses here. Chedram hi mrigayante atre vidvamso brahma rakshasaha. If there are any holes, means any deficiency, any fault, those who are scholars, but they have turned into Brahma Rakshasas. This is another funny thing. Scholars means what? They must be virtuous people. No, they were not virtuous. So they have turned into Brahma Rakshasas. You may be a scholar, but you may not be virtuous. Your conduct is different from your scholarship. That is what comes out here. Vidvamso Brahma Rakshasah. Because there will be Brahma Rakshasas moving around who may be scholars, but they have turned into Brahma. That is Brahmanas who have not followed their anushtanas, their conduct, will turn into Brahma Rakshasas. That is what he is saying. So those Brahma Rakshasas, they will look for these deficiencies. They are looking for deficiencies, so they are looking for food. All this food they cannot touch if you follow the rules. So they are looking for some violation of rules so that they can grab the food. Chedram hi mrigayante. They are looking, they are searching. Mrigayante means they are searching for holes, searching for deficiencies. So please be careful. Vihatasya yajnasya sadhya karta vinashyati. If the yajna which I am now performing is lost, is destroyed, then not only the yajna goes, karta also goes. The doer of the yajna, the yajamana, also gets destroyed because he could not complete his diksha, because he takes the diksha that he will complete the yajna. Yajna is incomplete because the Brahma Rakshasa has come and partaken of the food. So that is what he is saying there. So this Ashtanga Namaskara, which is capable of destroying all the sins, then I am, O Ramakanta, I am offering you Nritya, Gita and Stuti. All this may be to your pleasure. I am your servant. I am also your servant. O Vibho, if there are any deficiencies, holes, please fill up those holes and may my worship be accepted, O Bhagavanne. Namaskaro Ashtangaha Sagala Durita Dvamsana Patuhu Kritam Nrityam Geetam Sutirapi Ramakanta Idam Tava Prityai Bhuyadahamapi Chadasastava Vibho Kritam Chedram Purnam Kuru Kuru Namaste Astu Bhagavanne.
सदा सेव्यः कृष्णः सजलघननीलः करतले दधानो दध्यन्नं तदनु नवनीतं मुरळिकं कदाचित् कान्तानां कुचकलशपत्राळिरचना समासक्तस्निग्धैः सह शिशुविहारं विरचयन्.
Now he is completing with general stotra for Krishna. Tada sevya Krishnaha. Krishna is to be worshipped always. Sajalagana Leelaha. He is radiant, like a black, dark, rain-bearing cloud. Sajalagana Leelaha. Karatale Dadhano Dadhyannam. Now the first shloka was telling us how to meditate, how to do jhana. But this jhana is different from that. When you are closing the stotra, he is recommending another type of jhana. When you are closing the puja, he is saying, you imagine him as a small child. There is beauty, there is pleasure in that. That is what he is now saying. Karatale dadhano dadhyannam dadhyannam. Holding curd rice in the palm. Tadanu navanitam muralitam. After that, he is also holding butter and he is also holding the flute. All these he is holding. Flute he is holding in the hand, gap in the hand, and he is holding one hand is third rice, another hand he is holding the navanitam, the butter. Kadachit, then he is referring to Shishu Vihara. Shishu is a child, a small baby, 1 or 2 years old, very small baby. He is imagining Krishna as a very small baby performing Bala Leelas, baby Leelas. So one of the Leelas he is mentioning here. Kadachit Kanta Nam Kuchakalasha Patrali Rachana Samasakta Snigdhai Shishu Viharam Virachayan. He is playing like a small baby with women, Kantana. These women are obviously gopis. Now what he is saying, he goes to those pot-like bosom and then he draws there the design of leaf. This is the design, decoration and ornamentation which women do on their bodies in various parts of their bodies. So now he is referring to this particular design of leaves, which he is drawing. Samasakta, he is interested in that. Snigdha is saha. Snigdha means the paste like which he is using for this drawing design. He is using some paste like thing. So he is saying all this he is doing. Shisha Viharam, Virachayan, playing about like a small baby. So imagine him. Imagine all these Bala Leelas so that you will enjoy the Bala Leelas. You will develop more and more bhakti towards this divine child. So Krishna used to be worshipped always. He is dark like rain-bearing cloud. He is holding, this is how you should imagine, imagery. He is holding third rice in the palm of his hand and also butter and also the fruit. And sometimes, kadachit, sometimes he indulges in baby sports. And one of the baby sports is he goes and draws designs of leaves, etc., like what we call Marudani in Tamil, that kind of lac and all that we saw, red lac coating on the feet and all we saw, similar designs. He draws on the pot-like bosom of these women with that paste, and he is indulging in baby sport. That is what he says. Tada sevya Krishnaha sajalagana leelakkaratale dadhano dadhyannam tadanu navanitam muralitam kadachit kantanam kuchakalashapatralirachana samasaktaha snigdhai sahashishu viharam virachayanne. This brings us to the close of Bhagavan Manasa Puja. Manasa Puja, as we said, is extremely important, extremely powerful in comparison with Bhakti Puja, which we are all used to. This is not easy for us. This has to be done with proper, full attention, 100% attention, step by step, not in a hurry, like we saw how that Nayanar constructed a temple step by step in his mind, and then Shiva came personally for that Kumbhabhishekam. We saw that when we were talking about Shivananda Lahiri. So similarly, that kind of attention, that kind of step by step instruction to be followed, like you are doing in the case of outside puja, same you must follow. That is why he is going step by step here also. So we have come to the close of Bhagavan Manasa Puja. Tomorrow we will continue the series of lectures with Vishnu. Bhujanga Prayasa Stotram. So tomorrow evening we meet at the same time, 6:30, 6:30 to 7:30 session. Any questions?
No questions, Mama.
No questions. So we close for the day. I wish you all the best and please join me tomorrow evening at 6:30. Namah Parvati Pataye Har Har Mahadeva Sri Rajarajeshwaryai Jaya Jaya Gopika Jeevana Smaranam Govinda Govinda